Welcome to Talking Heads on USA Global TV, starring the one and only wonderful Dr. JACALYN. It's a prestigious place where world-class influencers and experts meet, and where you'll find the most trusted advisors and coaches for all things in life and business. Visit usaglobaltv.com to sign up for our newsletter, get the value you need, and be first in line to learn about events and giveaways and other valuable content. Connect with us. Email Dr. JACALYN at usaglobaltv.com to talk about how you can become part of USA Global TV. That's USA Global TV, where the doctor is always in.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to USA Global TV and Radio. I'm Dr. JACALYN KERBECK, and our show today is the Film and Music Show. And my co-host is super talented. She is truly a gift to this world. And I just got done telling her backstage that I have a special award I'm creating for her because she has touched my life in so many ways. I work with so many people. I interview so many people. And Madeline has this incredible, this energy that just resonates from her being. She is authentic and she is real, and she just shares what comes up for her, the messages that she's been given, and it's really uplifting and inspiring. Before we bring her out, I want to play one of her music videos to get us all moving and shaking, and it's called Follow Love. Here it is. Follow Love, Madeline Chan.
By your love, what you giving me is just not enough. I need a love to take me higher and higher and higher. Every step I take, I feel more awake. Getting closer now, I feel so alive. Stopping me, this is how I live. Ever closer now. Just follow love. I'm beside myself.
I love when the time is perfect and you're jumping, and then I bring you right onto the stage. It's like, oh, she fell right here.
I wasn't prepared for that. Thank you.
Madeline, tell us what you were feeling and thinking when you were singing that song. Where were you? Who was around you?
I was in a beautiful place in Malta, a little island in the Mediterranean. Beautiful place. And I was just feeling, I just got all my friends there that I felt represented love from a relationship, from friendship, from children that play together and express themselselves there, and the adults that express themselves, their inner child. And I just wanted everyone to feel that when they see this video, to feel the vibration, the upliftment of following love, to know there's another way, to know there's hope. Yeah, follow love, because you can't go wrong. The only time you can go wrong is if there is the absence of love. If you're not into the love, then there's an absence of love. So there you go. Follow love.
There you go. Follow love.
Follow love.
Very well. And Madeline, we also now have your social media links. So we want people to follow you. Where are you?
I'm in the UK.
Yes. Where are you on social media? You're on LinkedIn.
Sorry. I'm a newbie here. I'm on LinkedIn.
Yes,
I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Facebook and Instagram. Yeah. Oh, do you want me to say it? Okay.
Yes.
LinkedIn, stroke colors of the voice 7A37731 or madeline.chan.395 stroke Instagram. Yeah, that's it. And that's my Facebook as well. Yeah. That's it.
Fantastic.
But I'm in the world, in the UK.
Yes, you are. And Madeline and I are working together in several ways. In fact, she just had another brilliant idea backstage, so we're putting that on the list. We have been teaching the power of listening together for several courses. And while we wait for our guest, who is not backstage quite yet, I'm going to play this new clip that I worked on last night, and it's really in support of elevated listening. So let's take a look at this, and then we'll have a chat, and hopefully our guest will be backstage.
Yes.
Hello, my name is JACALYN KERBECK. I'm known professionally as Dr. JACALYN. I am the founder and president of USA Global TV and Radio, and I also am known as the listening mentor. I teach people to listen at an elevated level. The power of listening is an opportunity for people to watch role plays. When we watch these role plays, many times we can see ourselves in the role play. I teach people how to set boundaries as an elevated listener. And when we're listening at an elevated level, we're listening without judging the other person. My goal, my wish, my mission is for us to respect each other, hold again that safe space for people to share their comments, their feelings, so it doesn't escalate. It's not years of being unheard. I'm asking you to open your heart, open your mind, and open your ears to support a world of inner peace and elevated listening. Thank you for your time today.
Hi, my name is Al Seeding. I facilitate a process called brand and culture alignment that builds teams around their purpose. And the result of it is teams of people that are highly engaged and highly energized, that work hard, that are very innovative and creative and take the initiative and make things happen. That's what I do for a living. Prior to that, I was a project manager for a number of large companies. And I used to think I was a pretty good listener. I mean, a big part of managing a project is listening to the people on the project, and especially listening to the people that the project serves. And I became pretty good at listening logically to what people had to say. But what I wasn't very good at, and I didn't realize that until I took Dr. JACALYN's listening program, what I didn't realize is that you really need to learn how to listen emotionally and empathetically. And the power of listening for me was a game changer, because I learned how to listen to people express themselves and their feelings, and not just what they were thinking. And I also learned something I never had before, which is the patience to listen to people fully and completely until they're finished expressing what they have in mind. So I highly recommend Dr. JACALYN's program. It's terrific, it's very effective, and it made a difference for me in my personal life and in my professional life both. And I think it's something everybody ought to consider.
Yes, wow. And we're back.
Isn't that's a beautiful ad representation for elevated listening? And I love that music.
Thank you. I went through all these different music and I thought tracks, and I thought, you know what, that's the one. So,
well, with you actually playing music yourself as well, yeah. You know, a musician, a pianist, kind of you're in tune with that. It just flows through it.
flow through. And I just want people to know that Madeline is also an elevated listener. And the clip that you just saw, the part that Alcini did with his certificate and the announcement, will be customized for each of our elevated listeners. Al just was the first one to be interviewed yesterday. So Madeline is, I think, the fourth one on the tape. So look for that coming forward. And our guest is backstage.
Here.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
No, would you like to introduce him, please?
Can I? Yes, I would. Oh my goodness, everyone, we are just so honored, honestly, in the way that, my gosh, this gentleman, Prince Dr. Waheed, he's a global leader. He's a scientist, humanitarian educationalist, a poet, an entrepreneur, and an actor. I know he might not think he's an actor, but he's been on stage and he's done acting. He is an absolute power force. And if anyone is to do with the global movement of humanitarian on a conscious level, human conscious level, it is Prince Dr. Waheed, who, by the way, Dr. JACALYN, is the partner and divine soulmate to Princess Dr. Desiree Richardson, who's on your program, The Woman's Prerogative. So here we go. Without further ado, let's welcome Prince Dr. Waheed Musah. Woo-hoo!
Guess what? He disappeared. He disappeared. He's not here again.
Oh,
such a great introduction, and he missed it, Madeline.
Oh, was it too much? Oh.
I feel like we should be on the comedy show. Okay, he's coming back in now. Let's see. He's not there yet, but Dr. Waheed is in the house, but we cannot see him yet.
He's a prince. He's a prince.
Prince.
Dr.
He's
lands.
back.
Yay!
He's back.
Woo-hoo! Bring it on, bring it on.
Hello.
Oh, thank you so much. Sorry. I was trying to connect. And then, sorry. Forgive me for the internet problem that we have here. Sorry.
That's
So
okay.
I'm very sorry.
It's okay, Madeline.
How are you doing? Yeah.
You're here now, Dr. Waheed. Prince
Yeah.
Dr. Waheed. How do you want to
I
be
just
addressed?
came back.
Prince?
I just came back from. Hello, come again.
I think we've lost the. Hello.
He's frozen.
Yeah, I think there might be a little bit of a.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Communication problem, but we can work it. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Madeline, what's going on?
Goodness.
Yeah. Hello. Can you hear me?
What happened there?
I think the energy from there
Hello?
was sent to you. Yes, we're here. Yes.
Sorry.
That's
I didn't do
okay.
anything.
It's
Yeah.
energy transformation. So, Prince Dr. Waheed, tell
Yeah,
us.
Nice to see all of you. Yeah, maybe Prince Waheed is okay, or Prince or Waheed, any one of them. Yeah.
Dr. Waheed? Doctor?
Yeah.
Doctor, there are two doctors in
Yeah,
the
nice
house.
to meet you, Madeline. Nice to meet you.
Nice to speak to you, Dr. Waheed.
Nice to meet you
Oh,
as well.
my internet. This interview. Yeah.
So,
Can you hear me now?
Madeline, while he's getting situated, you
Sure.
mentioned his connection to film and music is acting.
He's a poet, actually.
Poet?
A phenomenal poet. I mean, he understands a woman's kind of role and perspective. He has a very highly developed understanding of the feminine energy. And not
Okay.
only that, he's amazing at the poetry in humanity, in fairness, in justice, in liberty. If you think of someone like, for example, the phenomenal Martin Luther King, if there was ever to be an enhancement of Martin Luther King, but in a fair equality world, then it is Prince Dr. Waheed. He's definitely on a very big mission in life, on a
I
humanitarian.
think he's back
scale.
again.
Yeah, you're here.
Yeah, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, how are you doing? Oh, sorry for the internet connection. I'm very sorry for that because I'm just at Kimpiski Hotel, one of the biggest hotel in Ghana. Yeah.
It looks
Can you share
wow.
with us? Hi, can you share with our audience who's meeting you for the first time a little bit about your background?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's an honor and also it's a privilege to be here with you and also to interact intellectually and also emotionally and psychologically with all the audience out there. And also, I'm very grateful to Divinest Madam Chan for this great opportunity to have me on board to share my little experiences and also to also talk to the whole world. Yeah, I am Prince Waheed Musah from Ghana, the founder of the multi-award winning Waheed Center for Humanity and Humanitarian Development. Waheed Center for Humanity and then Humanitarian Development basically is an institutional organization that stands to liberate humanity, that stands to promote the concept of humanism and humanitarianism. That is basically the center. And then Waheed Musah is a speaker, a poet, a revolutionarist. I'm also a filmmaker too as well. And also I'm also a teacher and also a learner. I'm a learner of life too as well. So I define myself as the possibilities of the impossible. So is the energy of the possibilities of the impossible. Yeah, so that is who Waheed is. Yeah.
Wow, that's powerful.
Yes, it is.
Just
So
yeah,
thank
so
you,
Dr. Waheed, can I ask
thank
a
you so
question
much.
if it's okay? Yeah, from what you just said. How do you feel
Sure, sure.
the role of art plays in a humanitarian way? How do you feel? How can you bring the message of humanity through the world of art, that, like poetry, for example, that you have?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much, Madeline. Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
Art is one of the oldest. Art is one of the oldest energy. It's one of the oldest energy that God or divinity has given man for man to use it to be able to interact and also to solve problems and also to convey messages to anyone or anybody. So art is very powerful. I always tell people art is very powerful. And one thing about art is that art is an unlimited space. It's an unlimited space that has powers. So when you understand art, it means you should be powerful. So that is why I say artistic. Anybody who is an artist, it means that the person is so powerful. It means that the person is unlimited. That is art. That is how I understand art, as the space or or the energy of unlimitedness. So once art is such powerful, that means that art can be used to promote human consciousness through poetry, through movies, through music, through literature, in any form. Even religion is a form of art. It's just that we don't see the artistic nature of religion. Religion is art. And also in the total formation of art, one can use art to promote the consciousness of humanity. And that is what we are doing. How can one use art to promote the consciousness of humanity? That is where we are able to use art to bring people together through our festivals, through our shows, through our drama, through our poetry recitation. Anything that we use art to do, the main purpose of art is to use it to unite human beings together so that we can have this coexistence, and also to using art to promote peace is so important. So I think art is so powerful. And then I was able to discover the unlimited nature of art. And then I've been using art to promote the consciousness of humanity. And also I've been using art to bring people together. And also I've been using art to manifest projects that, and also using art to also strive for community development. So art is very powerful, and then art is a gift that one can use it to liberate the world. So that is how art can be used to liberate the human race. Yeah.
That's really
Dr.
quite
Waheed,
powerful.
I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. I'm in honor of you. I mean, you're like this world global speaker about you, and this just came through now about art, about space
Thank
and,
you so
bringing the
much.
human consciousness. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sold. I'm sold.
I'd like to know
Thank you so
where
much.
your
Thank you
passion
so much.
for
Thank you so much.
where does your passion for poetry come from? When did
Yeah.
you realize that you really had a gift?
Yeah, thank you for this. Thank you for this. The passion for art started since I was a kid, because I grew up from a home where my father is poet. My father is a poet. He's a learned man, and also my father started writing poems, and then he always give it to me. Why come here, come and read this poem? Then I will read it. So I started reading poems since I was 5 years. I started reading poem, and also I started performing poetry since I was 8 to 9 years, that I started performing poetry. So my father used to write the poems for me, and then I will memorize it in my head, and then go out there to perform it on radio station, or sometimes when there are funerals, I go to perform funeral poems. And also I do go to political functions where we used to go there to perform. And also, so I started at a very younger age. And then also, so it is a gift from my father to me. So in our family, poetry is a generational spirit. So when you are from the family, then it means that you should automatically be a poet directly or indirectly. So, and also one of the greatest feelings that I have for this beautiful passion that inherited from my dad, is that I want to use poetry, or I want to use art to unite the human forces of the world. I want to use art to promote love. I want to use art to promote tolerance. I want to use art to promote good leadership. I want to use art to promote good behavior. I want to use art as a source for human orientation, and also using art to help human beings realize their true self. That is my passion, and that is why I embrace this wonderful gift called artistic poetry that was inherited. And also that is my passion, and that is what I'm using that beautiful treasure called gift of poetry to do. Yeah.
Amazing, Madeline, isn't it?
Let's, yeah, I told you, Dr. JACALYN, that this man is going to make a global movement on this earth. Honestly, he really is. Dr. Waheed, we're just honestly. So you didn't rehearse this. Is this just something that's just coming through you now? What do you feel? Because what's great about this, we didn't have questions before, Dr. JACALYN. It's just as here and now, and that's
Me.
amazing. viewers. Absolutely amazing. He's
Yeah.
the art. I love the way that you said, I want to promote art as this. That should be like on t-shirts.
I want to
Sorry.
ask him.
Wow.
No,
Creative things going on.
No, I agree with you. Prince Dr. Waheed, I just want to ask you a question in reference to art and mental health
Yeah,
wellness.
I'm just at Kimpiski Hotel. You know, that is one of the most beautiful place here in Ghana where we want to host a program. Yeah. Sorry.
Yes, that's
Sorry
okay.
for
There's
the
just a
interlude.
time delay. There's just a
Sorry.
time delay. That's okay. So I'd love to know if you could share with us, how do you feel that as an artist, as a creative,
Okay.
as a performer, that this really ties into positivity and good mental health?
Hello. Oh, sorry. Please, can you hear me, Clem? Can you hear me? The network
Yes,
is
we
not.
can hear you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Sorry, that's Africa. Africa, we always have a problem, and that is why we're trying to listen. Sorry, I think that place was echoing. So maybe let me sit somewhere here. I always have a problem.
Well, he's looking for I think he's
Anytime
looking
I
for
have
a
interviews
Wi-Fi.
because I'm always on the field.
Okay, now we can hear you.
Yeah, because anytime I have interview, I always have a problem. Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah,
I was
so
wondering
the
if you
question
could.
again, come again. Yeah.
Yes, the question is, how do you feel as a creative, as a performer, as a philanthropist? How do you feel that all of this equates to positive energy and a positive perception and positive mental health?
Yeah, yeah, thank you so much. You see, I always tell people all the time that before you can feel the goodness of life, you have to first of all feel the goodness inside you. Everything starts from within. If you, the performer, you don't heal yourself, you can never heal anybody with your craft. If you, the performer, you are not liberated, you can never liberate anybody. If you, the performer, or the artist, or the performer, if you, the performer, you are not able to find peace within yourself, to find peace within your mind, you can never find peace outside yourself, and you can never promote that peace. So mental health begins from oneself. You know, for example, as a performer, your main objective is to see your audience happy. One of your greatest joy is to see your audience healed by your performance. So once you want your performance to be healed, to be happy, the only way you can achieve that is unless when you, the performer, and then the audience are connected. You can connect spiritually or physically, you know, because everything depends on the lyrics, or everything depends on the content, or the poem, or the song, or the music. So there should be that kind of deepest motivation or deepest meditation that should connect you, the performer, to your audience. And the only way your audience can absorb your craft is when you are able to create that connection or that environment for your audience to trust in you. It's no more about the song, it's no more about the music, it's no more about the poem. Now the relation is between the audience and you. So they want to see that sense of trust that, okay, I want to trust this performer. So until they trust you, they are not ready to listen to whatever you are saying. They will listen to you, maybe they will not digest the information. So the only way that can happen is unless when you are able to free yourself for your audience to be able to connect with you personally. Then when you start singing, or when you start performing, or when you start reading your poems, performing your poems, or maybe performing your music, there is that automatic connection. And that is the beauty of art. Art has given us that free sense of connection. That is the beauty of art. Sometimes you can see some painting somewhere, and then you look at the painting and say, oh my God, this painting is beautiful. Like when you look at the paint, like it heals you because you are so connected. So that connection is what brings the healing. That connection is what brings the hope. That connection is what brings life. And that is so important in art. So art is all about connection. If there is no connection, there is no art. So that is why art is a science, and one have to master the science of art. If you don't master the science of art, you be a performer without an impact. And the only way you can be a performer with an impact is when you are able to understand the scientific nature of art. When you're able to understand the scientific nature of art, you'll be exposed to the secret code of art. And when you're able to, and when you are exposed to the secret code of art, that is where you become the gladiator, or the commando, or the commander of the platform. Yeah, so that is how beautiful art can help our audience in healing them. Yeah, that is so important. So the only way you can heal somebody through art is when you are able to create that connection, when the people or the audience are able to connect with you. So that is very important, because art is all about connecting the mind of the people, the soul of the people, the heart of the people, and the body of the people. So the only way you can do that is there should be that sense of trust, environmental trust between the performer and the audience. Yeah, so that is how we can heal people mentally, and also we can use it to promote mental health too as well. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, incredible
Mm,
answer. So
that is, yeah, very powerful.
very. I have a question, but do you want to go next, Madeline?
No, you go first.
So my next question is, as someone who
Okay.
is really radiating positivity and good energy, what would you say what takeaways do you have personally from your journey in the world of art?
Come again. Hello. Come again. Please, the question again.
Yes, the
Come
question
again.
is, so given all of the positivity that you have, and your strong beliefs and your commitments to lifting up humanity, and I'm wondering, how have you transformed, how have you grown through this journey with and through art?
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. I always tell people that there is one thing people should understand, is that human beings are very powerful tool. We are very powerful tool, divine tool, so powerful. The human, if you look at the human, is a very powerful tool. And God have given us the mind, the heart, the body, the soul, the spirit. That has made us very powerful. Yeah. So relating to your question, I always tell people, if only we believe that God really created man in his own image. Okay, so now we are the image of God. That alone has made human beings very powerful, because we are, let me just say, smaller gods in our own unique way, because we are the true image of God. Then I always tell people that you become God when you are in your own positive energy. that is when you become God. And then when you are in your negative energy, then you become Satan. That's what I always tell people. So people believe there is God, like a substance called God, and there is another substance called Satan. But in this situation, I have reinvented the substances. And I said, okay, once you can't see that substance, but you can feel it. So when you feel the positive vibration in you, that is God. And when you feel the negative vibrations in you, that is Satan. So that is why we always encourage people to always ignite the positive energies in them and always radiate that energy all the time. Because when you do it all the time, you are always, that is the only way you can be in your purified moment, in your holy moment. One will be in his holiness form, unless when you are radiating positive energy. And now, transformation is all about others. Happy and fulfilled. When I see the next person to me, he's fulfilled and is happy. So I always see my success in people. I always see my happiness in people, because when the one next to me is not happy, I'm not happy too as well. When the next person to me is not successful, it means I'm not successful. It means I'm not happy.
I think it's frozen.
I think he's frozen.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm saying when and yesterday I'm poor. So that equation is not really matching, and that is, so for me, transformation is all about seeing others happy. That is the only way I can be happy. Seeing others healthy, that is the only way I can be healthy. Seeing others smiling, that is the only way I can be smiling. Seeing others laughing, that is the only way I can also laugh. So I think I always relate my result or my achievement to people, because if only I am here to heal people, to help people, to transform people, at least if I'm able to transform one person at a time, and I know that this person is happy, it's okay, I'm happy, I'm okay. This person is rich, it means I'm rich. So I see my riches through others. If others are not rich, it means I'm not rich. If others are not happy, it means I'm not happy. And that is very, very important. And this is how we have to start looking, because we can't have the richest man in the world and yet still people are poor. It still makes you poor. You can only be rich when you see every human being in the world is rich. That is the only way you can define yourself as the richest person. So that is transformation to me. So transformation to me is seeing others transformed. And when others are transformed, it means automatically I'm also transformed too as well. So that is how I see my transformation, and that is how I measure my transformation. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Madeline,
Yes,
we have time for one more question.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, Dr. Waheed, when did you feel that your mind shift changed? Because you're talking about all this wonderful, positive and humanitarian, and you're talking about a third person always talking about, but we're talking about you yourself. Where, of course, you've been in a tunnel, but when did you feel it changed? Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I come from a family where my mom and dad have been doing charity work for a long time. My mom used to sell food, so she's always there to feed the less privileged. She's always there to help the less privileged. And also, my dad was having a school where he was using the school to help those who cannot afford to go to school. So my dad has a private school in a deprived community, where he was using the school to help those who cannot afford basic education, also those who cannot even pay their school fees. So that was how I got the spirit of humanity in me. That was how it was ignited. You understand? So I think my energy started shifting at the age of 10 when I was 10 years. Yeah, and then also by the help of my father, my father really helped me to manage my energy, where he was guiding me because he knew that no, this guy here is blessed, and also he has some special energies in him. So he as a father was able to see that, and then he started helping me, taking me through training, through personal training, psychological and then emotional training, so that I can make good use of the energy that I have, and also use the energy to also transform the lives of others. Yeah, so the energy, I got that shift at the age of 10. Yeah, when I was 10 years. Yeah, when I was 10 years, that was how I was able to see the beauty of being rational. Yeah, that is it. The beauty of being rational, and also how one can also ignite that positive energy to help transform others. So everything started at the age of 10. Yeah,
That's incredible. 10 years
at the age
old.
of 10.
That is amazing.
Yeah,
It
10
is
years old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That,
10 years
definitely
old.
amazing. Prince, Dr. Waheed, we're actually out of time. We'd love to have you come back, and there's more to explore with you. Can you
Okay.
share how you would like people to reach out to you? We're sharing your email address. Is there some other way that would be better for you?
Yeah. People can follow me on LinkedIn. Yeah, and also Facebook, Twitter, and also Instagram with the name Dr. Waheed Musah. Yeah, yeah. So Dr. Waheed Musah in all social media handles. Yeah, and
Thank you
also
very
on
much.
WhatsApp too as well. So when they go, no.
fantastic. Thank you. Thank you very much,
Excellent.
Dr.
Thank you. I just was going to share with our radio
Yeah, thank you so
audience,
much. Thank you so much.
or people who can't read the banner, the spelling of the good Prince Doctor's name is DRWAHEED Please do reach out to him, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it.
I was going to say,
Oh,
Dr.
thank you so
Waheed,
much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
next time it would be great for you to read some poetry, your poetry, because that would be really,
Sure,
yeah,
sure, sure, sure.
for sure. I mean, it's been wonderful. I mean, he's amazing, isn't he?
Yes,
I'm
he
just,
is.
I've learned so much.
Well, we'd love to
Oh,
have
thank
you
you
come
so much.
back
Thank you so
and read
much.
your poetry as
Thank you
well.
so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Bye for
thank
now.
you. Thank you, Prince
Okay.
Dr.
All
Waheed.
right. All right. All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you so
Much
much.
love.
Thank
Much
you.
love.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yes, a lot of
Yeah.
just incredibly powerful information that he shared there. There was a little time delay
Yes.
with the technology, but that's okay. We
Yeah.
got the crux of it.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think he should have, like one of those. Do you remember those little, them little books, the little book of nice, the nice book, or the book of
Yes.
calm, right?
Yes.
I think he should have one about his phrases because they're powerful about art.
Yes, I agree with you.
I've
Good.
never
Another
known
good idea
anything
from
like
you,
that.
Madeline.
You know me. It's not from
I
me. It's from the universe.
We'll take it. I just have a couple
Yes.
of announcements before we sign off because our next show is about to begin. So Madeline and I have a new course coming out. And if you're just joining us, we are partnered together for the power of listening, parts 3, 4, and 5. And we have a new course that has no number. So you don't have to take any of the other courses before it. Madeline's going to go into some detail, but it's called The Power of Listening: Nature, Plants, and Shrines. And this is another way of really going within, doing some soul searching work, finding your inner child. And the fun thing is you get to bring some materials with you to the course, which is online. So Madeline, tell us more about this genius concept you came up with.
Oh my gosh. I tell you, it's going to be like going into the classroom again, you know, all your adults and that, going back to being a child, in the way that it's about being connected with plants, knowing that you're in the present moment while you're planting seeds with the plant, and then you take the journey with the plant, and then you give good intentions to the plant as well. At the same time, you'll be listening to beautiful music set at a certain frequency that is good, that is resonating with the plant, but also resonating with our neurosystem as well. On top of that, then we go on to doing shrines, and shrines is not like religious or anything like that. It's more about what you love and what you're passionate about, and what you love about nature, what you love about just what you love, and you put it all into kind of like on your dressing table you have, like, I don't know, feathers, rocks, crystals. We're going to cover all of it. It's going to be so much fun. And then we're going to do a beautiful earthy meditation that's going to connect us to our inner child, our soul, but also connect our energy to Gaia herself, because we are Gaians. We are Gaians, you know? So that's what we're learning. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun. And Madeleine, keeping you on spotlight because I have the information there. The course, again, is The Power of Listening in and Through Plants, a unique and thought-providing opportunity to communicate with your inner child. A 1 hour, that's all, 1 hour course on June 27th. Bring your plant and personal small items to build your shrine. Book your ticket on Eventbrite.
That's it. That's it. So book your ticket, everybody. Honestly. You know, it's time. It's time for all this chaos that's going on. You've got to center yourself and be connected to the earth energies, because we are part of the earth. You know, we're going from a carbon base, we're going to a crystalline, which the earth is now coming to a crystalline energy. Okay. Anyway, you'll find out more on the course. So please book the course.
And I will drop the link here in the comments. So Madeleine, I'd love to spotlight you. And if you can just let our audience know, how do they follow you, and how can they get signed up for vocal lessons? How can they read your book? Tell us about all the things you have to offer and how they can connect with you.
Okay. I would love anyone to reach out to me on madalenecarolchan@gmail.com personally. You can find me on Facebook, Madeleine Chan 395. You can find for tuition for, I'm basically soul voice awakener. So Colors of the Voice, I'm not just a normal singing teacher. No. I'm about bringing that soul voice, that inner child voice, connecting with the adult voice, and bringing out magic. So then it's COTV, is it COTV? Yeah, -edu.com. And Madeleine-chan.com. You'll find me there as well. I really feel that it's important for everyone to be connected now to their soul voice. The soul voice awakener is what everyone needs on this planet. Well, those who are open to it anyway.
Beautiful way to end the show for us, Madeleine. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. JACALYN. Oh my gosh, viewers, honestly, Dr. JACALYN is just such a powerhouse. And you know, elevated listening. Let me tell you something. When I took elevated listening, through that, because I had elevated listening, I was able to be qualified to become a co-host. That's a dream that I've always dreamt about. And through Dr. JACALYN and taking the elevated courses, I learned finally how to have an elevated listening. So there's no scripts prepared before filming. It's here and now, and it's presently listening. In other words, bringing that energy through.
I'm so glad you shared that, Madeleine. That's really, truly beautiful. So for our audience, just as we close out, the course, again, the introductory course Madeleine's referring to is The Power of Listening. I actually took the two courses and put it into one. It's a 2.5-hour course. It's $257. When you take it, you get certified as an elevated listener. And the great news is you get to be included on our team here, the Elevated Listening Team. We promote you and your work. We let the world know, hey, guess what? Madeleine Chan listens at a higher level than the majority of people. Who doesn't want to work with somebody who's got those qualifications? So do go ahead and book. I put the link there. It's drjacalyn.thinkific.com. All right, we have to run. Film and music show coming up. That's all Madeleine and I have for right now. We'll see you again next week. Bye.
Thanks, everyone. Bye. Bye, Dr. JACALYN.
Bye, Madeline. Mwah.